Genesis 3:15. The Lord God said to the snake, I will put enmity between you and the woman, and between your offspring and hers. He will crush your head, and you will strike his heel. Well, did you know that the first mention of Jesus was right back there in Genesis chapter 3, only a few chapters in? But that's more than just interesting trivia. It actually gets right to the heart of God's incredible love for us. You see, the point is that as soon as things went wrong in this world, God promised a rescuer who could come and save us. Not for a moment did he leave us without hope. And this rescuer would be able to defeat evil and fix what had gone wrong. You see, there had been a time where everything was perfect. That's how God originally created everything. So Adam and Eve literally lived in paradise with God. But in Genesis chapter 3, we read that Adam and Eve made a decision that ruined everything. They believed Satan's lie that they'd be better off without God. So they ate the fruit from that tree that God had said not to eat from, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, which meant that their decision was to say to God, shove off God, we don't want you in charge of our lives, we want to be in charge instead. Well, by disobeying God and cutting themselves off from him, they and all the rest of us would now die. And that's why the world is broken. But God didn't leave them or us without hope. Straight away, before he made them leave the garden, he promised a rescuer who would fix the problem. This rescuer would be struck by Satan, but he would crush Satan's head, defeating him and undoing the damage that evil had done to this world, and saving a people to be with him in a new creation. Well, that rescuer is Jesus. I wonder if you've asked that question. Why doesn't God stop suffering? Does God care? It's a common question that people have. Well, Genesis chapter 3 tells us that God does care about this suffering world, and that he's doing something about it. And he'll do it in a way that will stop the enemy. Jesus has come to completely overthrow Satan and all that is evil. And he's also doing it in a way that will fix things. Having died and risen alive again to defeat death, Jesus will now one day make a new creation, brand new and freed from death. But the important question for us to ask is, will we be there? We need to ask God, can I be there in that new creation? Can you save me? And the answer is yes, if we ask him to forgive us. You see, we've treated God just like Adam and Eve did. We've told God to shove off out of our lives. We've said we want to be in charge and want to live how we please. But Jesus can forgive us. He died on the cross to achieve that. And he can set us free to be safe with him forever. That's why Jesus is the great rescuer to long for and hope in.